that thing right there. Yeah.
We're going to be talking about reverb and delay in church.
It's gonna be good.
If you are an electric guitarist on a small praise and worship team or want to be, I think this video could revolutionize the whole sound of your praise and worship team like it did mine. Let's do this. What's up, my name is DiDio, and in this video, like I said in the intro, we're talking about how to revolutionize the entire sound of your praise and worship team just through you, the electric guitarist. The details I'm sharing with you in this video have literally, and I use the word revolutionize because I think that's the best way to describe it, revolutionize my playing in church, and I think it'll help you out too. Now, you don't have to copy everything I do. It's called music theory for a reason. It's not law. It's not all laid out. You can change it however you want. You can break the rules. And that's kind of what we're talking about in this video. We're talking about changing the way we think about a lot of these sounds and a lot about the way that we think of these sounds. In particular, we're gonna be talking about reverb and delay. Now, if you go to a newer church that's got a lot of younger people on the praise and worship team, the electric guitarist is probably using some kind of reverb or delay. Not to the extent that we'll be talking about today though, which is where it will come in handy for you. Small praise and worship teams, like mine, have a tendency to have some holes in the music sometimes. Holes are basically where the song sounds empty in certain spots. And I've learned how to use reverb and delay to fill those without anyone even noticing. And I feel like this is gonna be a several part series, so make sure you subscribe for the other content too. So I've been playing in church for about 4.5 years now, and in that time, pretty much just the last few months, I've finally started realizing how I need to sound while on stage. It's taken me a while, so don't be discouraged if you don't know how you should sound yet. There are tons of things to consider when talking about reverb and delay. There's the type of room you're in, there's the acoustics, there's the people who are listening, there's all kinds of stuff, guys. But we're gonna throw all that out the window right now and just talk about practical things that you can start implementing to see what kind of sounds you can make. I'll be using the Line 6 Spider 5 amplifier, that giant thing that I lugged into this room, and the pedal board that goes with it so we can control some different things, turn on some loopers and overdub on the loopers, do some interesting stuff like that. But let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial. I'm gonna kind of break a little bit of rules here. Now, of course, don't sound too muddy, all right? Muddy is where it's just not understandable, you don't know what's going on with the guitar. Don't go way too far. There is a point where you can go too far, but many times you gotta go a little bit further than you think. But let me go ahead and turn on the amp and start recording some stuff to see what you think about it. We're gonna play something right now. Let's picture this as an altar call scene, maybe, when we'll talk about more of during songs and when to implement it then. But let's say we're doing an altar call, all right? You're the only person playing, and you're not using any reverb and delay. This is what it would sound like. Now here is that same chord progression, that same example with reverb. Let's go. See how it changed it dramatically? Now let's add something to it. Let's add a little bit of a looper. Now with this, it's important not to make it very noticeable that you're using a looper, because some people are gonna be like, wait, he's playing 3 different guitar parts at once? Try not to make it noticeable, but we're gonna create kind of a pad, if you will, an atmospheric sound in the background using your guitar. It's very powerful, so let's try it out. See how that sounds? Isn't that very interesting how you can totally change the atmosphere of the chord progression that you're playing. Instead of just playing it really dry, and instead of using just a little bit of reverb, kind of overdoing it, if you know what I mean. Now this is very tricky, guys, because I can't see you. I can't tell you when you're overdoing it. You'll just have to figure that out on your own, because there is a point where it is, yeah, that's a little too much, you know? That's just a little bit too much. But this is super handy. If you, let's say we're playing Raise a Hallelujah or something like that. Raise a Hallelujah. For an example, let me go ahead and play the intro to Raise a Hallelujah. If you've heard that before, then you'll know what that is. If not, you can look it up. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to see it. It's a pretty good Christian song that if you want to get a good Christian song to start off with in church, that's a good one to start off with. But I'm going to go ahead and play the intro lick to Raise a Hallelujah without any reverb and delay. And then I'm going to share it with you with reverb and with delay. So let's do it. Now, it's important to try not to melt people's brains, but yes, didn't that sound cool? This is a great place for you just to start experimenting with the sounds that you can create on your guitar. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to like this video, comment below if you have any questions. Let me know what you think about the reverb and delay kind of stuff. Maybe you think people are overdoing it. Let me know in the comment section below. We can have a quick little discussion down there. Like this video, share it with your friends if you enjoy the content, and remember to subscribe for the other videos in this series. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.